The reserve program allows everyday citizens with regular jobs to fulfill a secret desire to protect and serve. Gil Reyes has part 2 of our special report.
At 9 in the morning, Sammy Sue begins his workday, fixing computer problems at a high-profile environmental law firm. But ever since childhood, he's had a secret wish: to become a police officer. But this didn't sit well with his immigrant parents.
I'm Asian, and a lot of Asian communities, generally they don't necessarily see, or they don't necessarily encourage their kids to become police officers. Everybody wants them to become an attorney or a doctor. So that was never actually presented to me as a career path. When I first told my parents about joining the reserve program, they're like, "Why do you want to do that?" The great thing about it is you've already established yourself in a certain career, but yet you're able to volunteer and participate as a police officer as well and give back to the community.
10 hours later, Sammy Sue has transformed from mild-mannered computer guy to armed and ready LAPD reservist. At 7 p.m. roll call at LAPD's Olympic Division, we meet other volunteers like him, like Omar Ricci, computer technician by day, lawman by night. He says being a civilian gives him an edge that most full-time cops don't have.
You're able to go out and apprehend bad guys. You're able to build trust in your communities as well. With so much happening in the nation and so much criticism in law enforcement, as reserve officers, I think we are in a special place to build that trust with our communities.
Tonight, 17 reservists join full-time officers for Operation Hide and Seek.
Why is it called hide and seek? We're seeking the bad guys. So the idea here is to be very visible for the 24-hour period and bring a lot of bad people to jail.
Sammy Sue's partner is 71-year-old Brent Carey. He retired from full-time policing in 2008 after 34 years on the force. He's been a reservist ever since. Lending his experience to younger officers is his favorite part. The pair head to Olympic and Vermont to patrol some of the area's darkest corners.
We're kind of a highly visible patrol, and when we have more officers on the street, some of the bad guys who are considering committing some kind of a crime are probably less likely to do it when they see the number of officers that are out here.
They make no arrests, but respond to a traffic collision, a noise complaint, and a couple of backup calls. Sammy Sue will end up going home at 3 in the morning.
If we do a full shift, it'll definitely be one of those like 18, 20-hour days.
All this without getting paid. To be clear, being a reserve officer is not for everyone.
But for us, it's rewarding, and it feels really good to give back to the community.
And to finally go home with a secret wish to protect and to serve fulfilled, at least for tonight. From the LAPD's Olympic Division, I'm Gil Reyes for LA This Week.
LAPD reservists are required to volunteer at least 16 hours a month. Sammy Sue says he often puts in many more hours than that because he loves policing so much. And by the way, his parents are now okay with his decision to join the reserves.